We are out here in the city of San Bernardino on Cal State San Bernardino's Leadership Challenge Center, and I'm here with Mark Oswald. How you doing, man?
Great. How you doing, Joel?
Well, I'm a little nervous.
All right, that's perfectly normal.
You see what's behind us here.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this center you have here.
Yeah, this is our ropes course, part of the Leadership Challenge Centers, and we have low elements team building programs, leadership building programs. So we invite groups, community groups are welcome. Anybody over 10 to come out and work on communication, problem solving, teamwork, trust building, decision making, kind of whatever a group wants to work on. We can design a program to meet their needs. And lots of adventure makes it fun, and it's a good time for everybody.
Tell us, how many elements will we have here, and what are we going to be checking out today?
Okay, yeah, we have kind of two separate courses. We have our teams course, which is the towers here, and there's 2 levels on that, and that's designed for teams of up to 8 people to go through and do the challenges together. So, there's cables to walk on, boards to walk on, ropes to hang on, so the group kind of all works together, helping each other, supporting each other, encouraging each other on that. And then we also have some individual or partner activities, which are kind of more for a group that's looking for different levels of challenge. Maybe everyone's not up to the highest challenge. They can kind of go at their own pace, work on personal goal setting. So when a group comes out, we don't just put a harness on and have them climb. Tried that in the past, doesn't work really well. The people that put the harness on and climb, it's easy for them. They don't really get much out of it. And the people that really could benefit from it, don't put the harnesses on, don't try anything. But when we start out slowly, getting people to step outside their comfort zone, take a risk, and they see it's a safe environment and people are supportive, they're willing to kind of go that extra step. And a lot of people, do something they didn't think they were going to do today. And a lot of groups come out, they look up and they say, no way. I'm not doing that.
I'll never do that.
Exactly, but I told groups, about 80% of those people that came in and looked up and said no way ended up doing something they didn't think they could do, and that's kind of what we're here for. Getting people that self-esteem, that courage to take a risk.
All right, so we're out here at a low element called the Nitro swing, and this is pretty cool because Mark is talking to a group behind us here, and they have a problem to solve. So the group collectively has to figure out how to get this rope to them using the resources they have, and then get the group from there to this platform right here.
Okay, how about you lean forward?
No, it's too far.
But I love this. You start seeing the creativity by individuals on how to figure things out.
Yeah, they only have the resources they have with them. So at first a lot of groups think there's no way, then somebody starts with an idea and the group kind of builds on that.
Oh, that's pretty creative though, man.
And the neat thing about all these activities is you can adjust it to the ability of the group. So if we get a college group, we make it a little more challenging, give them a shorter time limit, maybe make it where they can't talk, or maybe a couple you can't see.
I love that.
All right, nice job, gang.
Mark, what are they doing right now?
Yeah, this is our activity called the Mohawk walk, and the group's challenge is they start at one end, and they need to walk across these 3 sections of cables. There's no ropes, only each other to support, and the poles once they get there. So I really like this activity. It's fun, gets people off the ground, balance, so you kind of get that. It's a mental and physical challenge.
Yeah.
And also, I see groups go through 3 stages in this activity, which I really like. Some go through a little quicker than others. The first stage is when a group starts off, people try to just do it on their own. Someone tries to go across, and the group might go through 2 or 3 times like that with everybody just falling off. The second stage they go through is that person looks for help. So the second stage is, hey, who can help me? And then and that works pretty good. But then the third stage, which all groups to be successful, they need to get to, instead of just looking for other people to help them, they look to help other people. So your challenge is as quickly as you can, get everybody on the teeter-totter on the ship without it touching the ground. So the time will start as soon as the first person is all the way on, so all your body weight is on the ship, and the time ends, it's a timed event, the time will end as soon as the last person's 100% on. With any group, 5th grade classes, adult groups, this is one of the first challenges I bring them to.
All right, so what is this that we're looking at right now?
Yeah, this is called our wild woozy activity. So after we do some of the warm-up activities, the games, the team problem solving activities, we move into before we move to the high elements, we do challenges like this where low to the ground, but now you're relying on each other. It's more of a setting a personal goal. The group's there for your support and for your safety.
That's pretty interesting. So they're using their own weight against each other to keep each other up, basically, right?
Yeah, and that's really, it's a trust activity. You can't, like that, the first group that went, they were kind of trying to balance herself on the cable.
Oh, wow, check this out. Oh my goodness. These guys have done this before.
I don't know if Mikey has, but Ricardo has. Nice going, guys.
Nice, so explain the element to me. What are they gonna be doing here?
Yeah, so this is a partner activity. So the rungs, as they go up, the rungs get further and further apart, so you have to, work more and more together as they get up there. So what are the rules to this? You're saying they can't hold the cables on the side? Yeah. So right now they're trying to do it a lot by themselves. They're encouraging each other,
Okay.
giving tips for maybe how to do it. But if they start working together, they'll be a little more successful, a little quicker.
At what point do you, as a facilitator or somebody on the course, give them help to help them work together?
Yeah, we let them. We like trying to let them figure it out on their own, and usually they do.
Yeah.
Might give that encouragement.
All right, so I'm here with Mikey and Holly, and you guys just did the Giants ladder. What was it like being up there?
It's pretty scary. It's pretty wobbly. It's not steady at all, but if you have a good partner, I mean, that's the key to everything. Teamwork.
Communication is definitely important.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what we were going to do to get to the next ladder, really, really important.
Yeah.
Trial and error, too.
Yeah.
Find out what doesn't work. So.
Now, had either one of you done this before?
I've done it once before, but I've never done it successfully.
Okay, all right,
That was
cool.
my first time trying it.
All right, so now, going through that experience together, do you guys know each other well?
We know each other.
We know
but-
each other. Now we have a bond now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So give me your perspective doing the leap over there. I mean, that's not you made it look easy as everything else out here, but give me your perspective of it.
So the leap, it definitely is kind of scary. The post is like, it's just held by the bottom, so when you get up there, it really definitely shakes. So when you're up there, all your weight is moving the whole post, so even standing on it, it's like nerve-wracking. And plus you're 50 feet up in the air. So you just gotta go for it, to be honest. It's really awesome.
You went into the catwalk right over here too, and you made that look like it was nothing. So what's going on with your mind doing that?
So with that, I always try to keep in mind, like, if that post is on the ground, I'm doing that like nothing, and like walking along through the forest. But once you add that height element, again, you have that shakiness and unstableness, and the rope is attached to you, and you have all these things going through your mind. You see the ground, people are talking to you, and just all these things rushing through. So your heart is pounding for sure.
Sure.
But it's just like you just focus into that post and just take one step at a time.
So there's this term, belay.
Yeah.
What does it mean, and where did it come from?
Belay is a nautical term. It means to secure or hold fast. So I'm securing and holding Ricardo as he climbs. So as he climbs up the pole, I use this belay device here to shorten the rope. So if he goes up 20 feet, I make the rope 20 feet shorter. So if he falls, he doesn't come to the ground, and I can lower him safely to the ground. Principles we go by is challenge by choice, so we don't make anybody do anything they don't want to do. So the first one this group's going to be doing is our twin catwalk, or high balance beam. And we adjust the challenge for the level group, so it's a pretty good, pretty high skill group here. So we're actually gonna make it where they all have to be holding hands as they go across. So they gotta, they gotta work out like how that's gonna happen. Logs get further apart as they move down.
Sure.
And the next challenge is our multi-line challenge.
Okay.
And the thing we'll do with this group is we'll ask for one volunteer to be blindfolded. So the group will have to not only get across to the other side using those ropes that are hanging down, but they'll also have to take care of that person that can't see and communicate extra with them. And
So we're really having to use our body and try not to focus on what's below me too much.
Yeah. It's definitely problem solving too. You know, there's different ropes. You know, how can I use that rope?
Wow.
What's the next move?
Wow, that's no kidding, because I'm trying to think.
Can you reach that one there?
Got it. All right, so talk me through this this element here.
Yeah, so this is our team challenge called our swinging beams.
Wow.
Each of the elements kind of have a, people ask which is the hardest one. They all have a unique challenge to them. So for me, this one is the hardest one. There's a lot of there's a lot of stretching involved.
Yeah.
But you know, if you work together as a team, you can make it a little easier.
No kidding, those things are swinging quite a bit.
They are, yeah.
Hence the name swinging beams, huh? The finale, huh? I get the zip.
And with the zip,
Whew, a little nervous.
perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal. Well, Mark, I appreciate this.
Yeah.
It bears to mention, we're out here because our fans basically, you know, we had you with a bunch of other places that we were going to check out in the IE, and our fans, your fans, said this is the place we need to go. So this is kind of cool. We thank you guys for bringing us out here at the Cal State San Bernardino's Leadership Challenge Center.
That's right.
All right. Woo! All right, here we go. Wow! Oh my goodness, yeah! Woo! Woo!